What's going on, guys? There was on the block back again. You see that? That's an OBS Chevy. What can I say? What can I say? All right, guys, I've got an OBS Chevy short bed 4-wheel drive pickup truck here, and it's in for some paint work. We're going to be taking care of respraying this hood. As you can see, the paint that was on there has seen better days. I don't know if there's any primer on there or not, but anyway, we'll be stripping this down, getting it sealed up, primed and painted and ready to go. We will also be taking care of the top of this cab. It's pretty common on these older Chevy trucks, especially the darker ones where the clear coat starts to come up and then the paint. So we'll be taking the top of this cab down, bringing it back to life. And we also are going to be dealing with some carnage here on the side of the bed. So there's a little dent up here by the tail light. We'll take care of getting that one out. And if you come down here, you can see that it looks like a trailer got to the side of the bed and did some damage to the rocker panel. Dented it in all the way back to here. So we'll be doing a patch panel to fix this because all this area here that's been pushed through and cut, there's no point even trying to pull that, straighten it, and weld it back together. So we'll do some pulling to pull this big section of the dent out, and then we'll cut this, put a patch panel in, respray this bedside, the top of the cab, and respray the hood. After we take care of spraying those, we are going to polish up the top half of these fenders. That way they will match or be close to matching. This paint is definitely older. I did a quick polish on this section of the truck right here, and as I pan to the left, you will see that it becomes pretty hazy. So in order for our paint to be as close as possible, we'll have to polish out the top of this fender. And the same with the fender on the other side. We probably will polish out the top of the door, so that way the door and the roof and this little section right here, the cab, all that stuff will blend together nicely. So we won't be using a paint blender up here just because I don't believe there's enough paint left on this edge for me to try to blend this in. So I have to repaint that whole section there. And of course we can't blend anything on the hood because the hood has no paint to blend at all. So there is nothing to blend there. Now, as far as this backside here where the bed was hit, we may attempt to blend up through here about midway in. I'm prepared to shoot this whole bedside. So looking from the paint pattern on this truck and the orange peel, which most of your GM vehicles do have orange peel from the factory, it doesn't look like there's a lot of orange peel, but there is orange peel there. So judging by the pattern of the paint, I believe this paint's original. I don't think it's ever been painted before. So because this is original paint and this truck is a few years old, to be exact, we're gonna go through and polish up this paint so we can try to get to match as well as we can. So getting it to be spot on is going to be a little difficult just because of the age of the paint. So this black is faded some over time. Just the UV damage from the sun causes that. So because of that, we will work with what we can. Right there. I have noticed there's a little area here on the front of the hood where the paint is kind of bubbling right in there and cracking. I'm assuming that's an adhesion issue. Yep, that's an adhesion issue. So we'll make sure we get all this down. In this case, this will be a complete strip down. We're just going to go to bare metal. I'm not going to take any chances at this paint coming back up. Even with some really good primer, if you see something where you have your paint color and then the primer is almost non-existent, this was the primer that was on the hood when the hood was purchased, and they painted right over top of this. Should have hit it with another primer, 2K primer or 1K sealer. That would get good adhesion to the existing primer that's there, and then good adhesion for the paint. So that's what's happened here. It's just not the best prep work, so eventually it started to come up. As far as the top of the cab, that's just old factory paint. That's what that is. And lots of UV damage. You can see the paint up here is just Looks like yeah. Looks like Tough My Suburban. Except no rust. So that wraps it up for this OBS. That's what we're going to be working on, getting this thing back to its glory. All right, well, thank you for watching this video. I know it's a short one. Most intros are going to be short. That's just how it is. Not take up too much time. So pretty basic on this. We'll be doing the hood, the top of the truck, the damage on the passenger bedside, and then doing a little bit of blending work as far as polishing the old paint, trying to bring it back to match the new paint we put on the truck. It'll be a challenge, but we're up to it. Thanks for watching this video. My name's Erwin. This 3 Wheels in a Block, where we're giving back what time has taken away. We'll see you soon.